Do you want to freestyle it for you?
Yeah.
Let's begin in the beginning.
Wait, what?
We're lovers and we're losers. Heroes and we're pioneers. We're beggars and we're choosers. Skirting round the edges of the ideal demographic. Almost on the guest list. We're always stuck in traffic. Watched our close associates up and play their parts. Chatting up the in-girls and then tearing up the charts. While we were paying with coppers to get our rounds in at the bar. With the C-team, we're the almost famous old friends of the stars.
I am not beautiful. I am an elegant beast, a well-mannered monster, a charming barbarian. I will pillage your heart with language so lavishly violent you will curse me for coming and curse me for going. Your crying and your moaning will share the same sound.
To paper the first time when I was barely 8 or maybe 9. That was the late 80s Reagan time. Put in the freshest tape, rewinds. Wait, let me take my time. The entire landscape of that blank page was mine. Created space to climb inside, escape the crazy times. Reshape the climate, break it down, that was my frame of mind. Thank the divine, great designing this as my sacred shrine. I made myself a place to shine. Wait, let me spray this rhyme. When I was 13, I met KRS. He put me on the stage, suggested I read up on Malcolm X. Y'all know the rest. Someone's pushing down on my chest. Both my folks got laid to rest. Loved ones wishing me all the best. I'm a ball of stress, yet I digress. I spit my every hopeless dream in mind spoken secret. You hear it floating through your speakers in my old releases. My fan base began to grow beneath and crowd around me. I never tiptoed round here shy, I spit it loud and proudly. The US government profiled me and the sponsors dropped me. Some of my listeners felt away, so they no longer got me. I knew that telling that truth is costly, no one alive can stop me. I rolled that flag out on the ground and prostrated my body. This is more than music to me. This is ancestors speaking through me at the tomb of Rumi. My mic's a rifle, I'm honor bound to fire my weapon truly. Whether they cheer me, boo, salute me, or just shoot me, let it be known. My whole life I played that cycle, set it in stone. I'd still rather be known as a man that stand on my own, rather than beg at the throne. Cold, you know I still honor my own code. That goes down to the bone. We just wanna get it on, shooting at the devil with a megaphone till we dead and gone. Blown!
What's up, dude? What's up? Morning.
Yep.
Yeah, found it too.
Somewhere outside I can hear the sound of my neighbor's Tourette's. I wish he could calm down. And I just got home from buying magazines full of bands that I can't stand. And everybody I know is a critic these days, and everyone else is going through a phase of living vicariously through these lyrics from assholes who never even got it anyway. I represent my city, but not my scene. I consider myself a part of nothing, but these 4 chords and a reason to live are about all that I could ever have to give. And whoever said that I had something to say? And I've been spending all of my time this way, and I feel okay. You just say anyway. I found my way home because I was bored, and I sat outside in my car as it poured, and I listened to songs that when I was young created this world I still think I'm from. And everybody I know is an artist. these things I hate, I just write them down. And all the people I hate, it's why I don't come around. And I've been trying these days to fill that empty space. I realize it won't go away. And all these people I love, I wanna write them down and send a message that says I'm so glad you're around. I fell away for some time, I thought I lost it. I started to lose hope, but then I found it. In the least likely places where these losses kinda make us. And there's noise that can't replace us, but it keeps me coming back. I was searching for an ending, but I found a new beginning. And it might not be perfect, but it keeps me coming back.
Inside the studio, interpret information as the artist, a reflection of the artist deep inside. You're the one inside the studio, then you know that we're learning and observing and repurposing a different point of view. Whether you grew up in the studio or cleaned up in a cubicle, this one's for you, this one's for you. While most people gaze at the gauge and a thermometer, I spend my days with my brain between the monitors. Shuttered doors where the window is pane, grading thoughts on the page like a colander strain. Call it what you want, whatever column that fits. Misanthropic narcissist with an Oliver twist, never calling it quits. Switched up the style, strumming a guitar again, stitched on a smile. But if I'm honest, I was kinda getting bored, talking over topics I've toppled and explored. Always comping my tracks until I thought I'm only peaking every beat until I'm not. Took a strategic pause, it made me appreciate the fact that I'm achieving my daydream. Though it may seem impossible to conquer, I'm an honor what you thought that I could offer. someone grew up in a studio with records that suggested they would only know the studio and not the world outside, and anyone outside the studio interprets information as the art is a reflection of the artist deep inside. You're the one inside the studio, then you know that we're learning and observing and repurposing a different point of view. Whether you grew up in the studio or cooped up in a cubicle, this one's for you.
Yeah, this one's for you. Home sweet home, back to make beats and rhyme here. Invest in self, spend money and time here. It feels like I've spent almost half my life here, and if it's up to me, I'ma probably die here, for real. That's why it feels so heaven sent, cause this is as close to church as we'll ever get. If people don't pass the plate, we don't pay the rent. So I swore on my rhyme book to represent and still play shows even when I'm feeling sick, even when Spotify won't pay a cent. On rainy days I still saw the silver lining. In the middle of the storm I was still rhyming. Wearing a suit used to seem more suitable until I saw light from outside my cubicle. Full of flaws, but still so beautiful. If all else fails, we got the studio.
If someone grew up in a studio with records that suggested they would only know the studio and not the world outside, and anyone outside the studio interprets information as the art is a reflection of the artist deep inside. You're the one inside the studio, then you know that we're learning and observing and repurposing a different point of view. Whether you grew up in a studio or cooped up in a cubicle, this one's for you. This one's for you.
I want the comments from the right to the left. Run it up till I run out of breath. The type of homie who can fuck up a check. I'm getting paid cause they pay me respect. Don't step to me, I might dump. You know I still got my grandmama old gun. She had the wood stock on the shotty straight pump. Yeah, it ain't no coming back when it's done. That's the kind of thoughts I had when I was young. Just a little high head trying to have fun. Listening in the block thinking that I was the one. He was trying to inspire, I was blazing that fire. Hanging with gang members, a couple been expired. Shit, one of my friends in the pen for life. I feel guilty that I still ain't right. Like, what should I say? It's been so much time and I ain't even got the address. My girl told me don't stress, just worry about the assets. But she a product that is poisonous, so am I. I'm getting ducks out the bucket, fucking do or die. That's how it is when you grow up here. Plenty people move to LA trying to come up here, but you ain't with the business, don't come out here. A lot of people shake cause it's sunny all year. Yeah, I hope you got the heart to deal with it. In the cut, know I'm working on the meal ticket. Smoking blunt, sipping Henny, baby, can you dig it? I can tell that you real with it. Yeah, I want the comments from the right to the left. Run it up till I run out of breath. The type of homie who can fuck up a check. I'm getting paid cause they pay me respect. I want the comments from the right to the left. Run it up till I run out of breath. The type of homie who can fuck up a check. I'm getting paid cause they pay me respect.
When you can only land 4 tricks, you gotta make sure they're good. That was fucking smooth though.
Nothing worse than landing primo, except for landing primo on a rail.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got a line.
Do you count a flat rail off a curb as a handrail?
Absolutely not. But when I used to skate my flat rail in front of my house, like you skate the flat rail just on the street, it's only a matter of time before you put it up on the sidewalk and then you do the drop off of the curb like that. You know, it's just part of having a flat rail.
I'm saying from like on the curb to like that.
Oh yeah, you do that shit too.
So
yeah.
there's like an angle to it. So
Yeah,
it's technically, I'm not saying no, you would. It's not obviously it's not here, but I mean that slope.
Yeah.
Adds a little difficulty to it. So
Yeah,
technically,
you gotta lean forward.
Yeah, I did a handrail over the weekend. Is
Sweet,
what I'm
man.
saying.
With the clips that you've got, whose part are you most excited about for this new skate club video?
Charlie and Ken's shared part is real nice. It's very feel good. It's more just like two friends skating rather than the tricks involved.
We're having a party, everybody swinging. Tonight won't you calm down, don't make me dance all night long.
to sit down, dude. I wanted to sit down anyway. I was taking a break anyway, so it's good that this happened.
Okay, so I want to sit next to
you. Yeah, sit next to me, dude. Yeah, take a seat, dude. Take a seat. Hey, Will, take a break, dude. Take a break. Hey, come here. Sit down, dude. Sit down, dude. We took a.
Wide-eyed grinning in the darkened room, sipping cactus brandy from a china spoon, coming in the morning, in the afternoon, forgetting. So tired waiting for the end to come, fully dead already but forever young. Hello my dearest father, it's your favorite son. There's some things that I'm regretting. I am destroyer, I am lover. I am destroyer, I am lover. I love one thing, destroy the other. I am destroyer, I am lover. A gypsy told my fortune and I told her hers. I said you'll die in the mountains wrapped in silver furs. You'll be looking for your lover in the midnight sun, and you'll perish for your lover when the frost has begun. I have a way of seeing and it's nearly gone, and nobody was listening so I wrote this song. And when you know the chorus you can sing along. You destroy the things you love even when you I am destroyer, I am lover. I am destroyer, I am lover. I love one thing and not the other. I am destroyer, I am lover.
We're standing at the peak, looking to the bottom. All falls down, watching summer turn on. Autumn comes cold, cold comes winter. Every day's a struggle just to stomach my dinner. Well, nickel in my pocket, burning up a hole, selling another ticket just to watch it burn slow. Slow comes quicker, liquor runs dry, drying off my boots to deliver my heart. Needle and a blue, needle and a blue, needle and a blue. Now I'm standing in the kitchen, looking at the sky. The sky's too low for me to even try to fly. Flying in a box never worked well. The whales dried up, no water force here. So now I'm drowning in a bathtub, trying to get cleaned up quick, but the dirt is so mean. Kick me up a cloud, waited for the rain, only rain 5 minutes, then it slithered down the drain. Needle and a blue,
but you're looking through the bars. Bars too high. Then you come down. All you gotta left is a lonesome sound. Well, bars too high. When you come down, all you gotta left is a lonesome sound.
It was a tough fall for Skate Club. In October, Roberson maybe had the worst ankle roll I've ever seen in my life. And he only just got back on the board a month or two ago. So he was out about the same amount of time.
So Joel, tell us about the injury you sustained this last year.
It was November 14th. We were at Lloyd Plaza. Will was there. Charlie was there. Bob was there trying a super hard manual trick he landed. I was messing around, trying like fakey shove switch front 50 and seeing what was going to happen out of that, and landed wrong and ripped my Achilles tendon off of my ankle.
Did you know right then that it was going to be a long road to recovery?
I knew something was wrong. It didn't hurt, which was weird. I thought I rolled my ankle at first. But after about 15 minutes, I was like, okay, something's wrong. I should probably go to the hospital. Felt like my foot was just dangling.
Did you go to the hospital that night?
Yeah. Yeah, I went, luckily we're pretty close. So it was like a 7-minute drive, and I went to the ER, and...
What was the original prognosis of the injury?
Ruptured Achilles tendon, which is where you get a tear in it. What I found out the next day when I went to the specialist was I fully tore it off. So the calf completely contracted and went to nothing. And then I had surgery 4 days later.
At any point during that the first month, did you think that you were never going to be able to skateboard again?
Yeah, the thought crossed my mind.
So we've seen some clips of you getting back on the board a little bit, and how are you feeling at this date about it? Do you have a positive outcome that you think that you're going to have a full recovery and you'll be back to pyramid partying whatever, soon?
I've been partying on the pyramid a little bit.
And then do you have a part coming out of the new Skate Club video, and also when do you expect it to be out by?
I do. Somehow I have a part, and it's gonna be out. The fuck knows.
I got my body and my mind on the same page, and honey, now happiness is all the rage. I got my body and my mind on the same page, and honey, now happiness is all the rage. And we could do more outdoor things if we weren't so busy getting busy. So do laundry finally.
So I think this is probably some, everybody's biggest question. And when do you think your first fakie flip will be?
Ooh.
Do you have a month or a time frame where you think that might happen?
That's a good question.
Back him up. Right on back tails. Right on back tails.
There's plenty of fish in this graveyard. There's plenty of ghosts in the sea. Now I'm sinking quickly with this concrete heart. I'm yelling, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. No, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. And I said, these are the thoughts that I got swimming in my head. And I said, these are the ones that take control and make me wish I was dead. And I said, maybe this is what it's all about. Hands of your life, you spend the whole time trying to figure it out. There's too many friends in this graveyard, swimming with the fish 6 feet deep, buried at sea. They say it's a game that you gotta play before you fall apart. They're yelling, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. No, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. And I said, these are the thoughts that I got swimming in my head. And I said, these are the ones that take control and make me wish I was dead. And I said, maybe this is what it's all about. The world hands you your life, you spend the whole time trying to figure it out. Catch me, you can't catch me. And we keep yelling. No, you can't catch me, you can't catch me. And we keep running.
You see how far the exterminator had to go in order to condition the people, to prepare them for the carnage to come.
Atrociously rancid, netherity, arcanely, godlike, effortlessly. Oddity, game face, form fitted, logically, how beginning. Plotted me, crown recipient, honestly, namesake, born with it. Lay waste across galaxies, very unknown. Still never a superstar, but who you are in barely one zone. While I'm shooting towards planets other than Earth and doing more damage than watching Brother Ali and Louis Farrakhan share a Cuban pork sandwich. Humanitarian with variance, some things I condone. You're gonna die justified if somehow related to microphones. Your measurements, gun bling ho. But I'll knock 5 songs out of Jay-Z's hit with this one swing blow. Executioner, letting loose with the rectum bruising. I'ma thrust this mic in your ass. Hear how whack your shit really is. Mentioning this, not to fuck with. I prefer slasher, thug hustle, love muscle. They leave a grain of DNA with semen spray in your blood puddle.
Calligraphy, caliber, cacophony, crushing, getting to war. Alien amateurs, aiming at and awakening, rifling, rip, wearing, ripping, rope, right, roots, no, never not, always a G, execute.
Catastrophic atrophy, riddlements, necrotize on any gargantuan edifice. Since the days of yes y'all, a soon coon left off, abiding by create death laws, making wounds ooze and flesh crawl. Wanna fight bull? You got everything but a head, but a knife dog, but a cup, but a of sharp-witted, large-digit, hard-headed veterans headed in. Regiment embedded in a butter life skull, tough enough that if head but a knife could cut a knife pulled. Example, ammo, being dope hurts, no perks. So I go lurk for challenges and soul search when write new rhymes. Smoke first when I do ghost work, been high 2 times. Rope dirt when I pinned either for Nas and scripted Kendrick Lamar's control verse. Beatbox mouth, rock house, do the impossible. Some stare in anguish, say I have an unfair advantage. Cop out, stop now. Truly inoperable how good you fucking suckers can rap. Watch crowds not shout, you be intolerable. Do something other than that. Inspiration chasing, but ears draw a bound. Sheer loss of sounds, amazing. Phrasing need to be for certain better to make coming at me worth the effort of getting your careers off the ground. Might sink, think twice about letting it go or testing a flow out of fear y'all are drowned. Cretins then to be eaten by microbial critters. Tails tucked to frail nuts, bleeding primordial spitters. Bible, your survival. DJ Kool Herc is my god. Plus Mephistopheles has Soul Snatcher on repeat in his iPod. Change your doom with banger tune when sunlight's gone. Hoping I arrange the room on my member for y'all to climb on for higher leverage. Where you at? I'm ahead of it. Tonight the message is time for death of bitch. Bastard rappers don't stop writing better shit.
Calligraphy, caliber, cacophony, crushing cadence of what alien amateurs aiming at and awakening, rifling, rip, raring, riffing, roll, right, roots, no, never not, always achieve, execute. Calligraphy, caliber, cacophony, crushing cadence of what alien amateurs aiming at and awakening, rifling, rip, raring, riffing, roll, right, roots, no, never not, always achieve, execute.
I'm staring at the rain. 8 ball left of the cheap cocaine, and I'm looking at the sunlight, light through the pines. I couldn't tell you what it is. It's always been mine. Now that I'm gone, I think of the man with a meth pipe clutch in his bone-thin hand. Said, hey brother, I hope you get straight. I bet I don't meet him at the pearly gates. I sing, hey mama, I've been staring at the rain. A little heartbreak, a little soul pain. I've been up all night on the cheap cocaine, trying to make it better, but it's always the same. Well, I made a few new friends in a Rockford bar. I told them all lies, I said I was in charge of the after party where the women were loose. I partied with the metalheads with gin and juice. Hungover as hell, I slept in shit on the lawn. I'm tired of 20-somethings and their punk rock songs. Wake up in the morning and stumble towards the dawn, saying, how you doing, boy? It's been too long. I sing, hey mama, I've been staring at the rain. A little heartbreak, a little soul pain. I've been up all night on the cheap cocaine, trying to make it better, but it's always the same. On the streets of Chicago with sidekick Sally, I was hitting up the bars on Viagra Alley, where the men pick up women not half their age. All I had for them was my tears and my rage, and I thought it was a fight, so I went for my knife, and the man shook my hand with his kids and his wife, and I was so ashamed I hung back and cried. Leave all that to St. Peter, wait till I die. I sing, hey mama, I've been staring at the rain. A little heartbreak, a little soul pain. I've been up all night on the cheap cocaine, trying to make it better, but it's always the same. I've been up all night, I've been staring at the sky, and I'm still lonely, but I couldn't tell you why.
And just to clarify, when was the beginning of Skate Club?
It started technically, I want to say November 2020. I think when there was actually became a thing.
Was this out of the pandemic?
Yeah. Like, we all, you know, it's a bunch of old friends. We grew up skating together, you know? And we all kind of reconnected. And it's been like nothing short of kind of life-saving for all of us.